What's up, guys? Welcome back, and as the title suggests, this is Tim Marrant'S contest entry. Tim's celebrating the anniversary of his channel, and what can I say about Tim? I love Tim, in a strictly manly way, of course. Now, I think I was one of the early ones to Tim's channels, and he was fairly well. Come back to me. Come back. Hello. There we go. And I believe he was like an early one to my channel as well. And you know, as all sort of good relationships blossom, we just follow each other's channels. We shoot the shit. You know, I like Tim's channel. He always picks up something different than what I would pick up. So he always gives me food for thought. He sometimes has a go at me for buying too much Batman, which is cool because I do buy too much Batman sometimes. And you know, Tim's an honest to goodness great guy, and one of the pillars of the community, I would say. So if you haven't checked out Tim's channel, go and check out Tim Marrant'S channel now, because it's awesome. He's awesome. And yeah, so I'm really happy to make this video actually. So you know, you said it yourself, there's so many contests out at the moment, and I'd love to enter all of them, but it's finding the time. It really is hard to find time to enter all of the contests, but you know, I had to find time to make one for you, buddy. You asked us a couple of questions, and the first one is, how am I doing? I'm doing okay. To be fair, this week's a pretty difficult week for me. It's my dad's birthday tomorrow, so that's really weighing heavily on my mind at the moment. I keep thinking about him, you know, naturally, of course. And so yeah, it's kind of... Shut up. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's not getting me down. It's not getting me down. It's getting me. I feel a little bit angry, and I don't know why. You know, I'm sure it'll pass. You know, it's just, you know, I'm one of these people. I bottle my emotions up, and to be honest, you guys, you see more of my emotions than anyone. So yeah, I do bottle things up. But yeah, it's my dad's birthday tomorrow, and it's just preying on my mind a bit. But otherwise, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing really well. The diet's going well. I'm losing weight. I'm reading books. Generally, things are on the up. How are you? I hope you're well. How's everyone else as well? You asked us to read a book and geek out about it. So I told you what I was going to pick in one of my comments earlier. And I'm picking a new book for you. I'm picking Old Man Logan 1. It's a new book. I thought about picking something a bit older. I almost picked a Spawn issue 8, I think it was. Issue 8 with the story with Billy Kincaid, the child snatcher, where Spawn gets him and, yeah, does what should happen to child molesters. That was one of them. That's always been a storyline I've enjoyed. But I went with this because the reason I went for this is because, is it an amazing story? No. Is it amazing art? It's good. But what I'm excited for about this book is the promise of what it could be. And I really like the first chapter, and it sets things up really well. And you kind of know where it wants to go with it. And I just hope that they can execute that. So basically, the story starts off with Old Man Logan waking up in New York. He wakes up in New York, he's naked. Doesn't know where he is. Oh, see, look, there he is there. Wakes up in New York. Okay? I think it's on that page there. If not, that page. And he wakes up in New York. Doesn't know where he is. The police are surrounding him, harassing him. And he's like, where the fuck am I? And so he doesn't know where he is, and then suddenly the police try to arrest him because he's butt naked. And so he does a runner. He runs away from the cops, hides out, finds some clothes, gets dressed. That then takes us to a flashback. So this is what I'm getting to like already. It takes us to a flashback of Old Man Logan and Old Man Logan time. And it sees him going on a trip to buy a new fan belt for his tractor with his son, who isn't been killed by the Hulks at this point. And he goes into the town, and there's a bully there. The bully picks on Logan, trying to provoke him because he knew what Logan was. He knew he was the Wolverine. He knew he could have took his head off, but he also knew that Wolverine doesn't pop his claws anymore. So he's working on that. He has the protection of the Kingpin as well, and the Hulks, because he works on their land. Not the Kingpin, it is the Hulks he has the protection of. So he's trying to aggravate Wolverine, but Wolverine won't bite. He even slaps Wolverine's son. Wolverine still doesn't bite. You know, and you think, wow, this Wolverine has been beaten. You know, mentally he's not the Wolverine we know. And so it takes us to this flashback, and it's like you're thinking, right, this is what I want to see. This is what the whole Secret Wars, Old Man Logan is pretty crappy, but this is what I want to see. I want to see some of what happened to Old Man Logan. You know, and I'm quite interested to see what's happening to the future Logan. So the premise of this book is fantastic. You know, I love this spread here. So there you go. You see Wolverine on horseback, and his son's on the back, and they're going to a falling down shield helicarrier to buy a fan belt for their broken tractor. And that's where they meet the Butcher. The Butcher knows who he is. This guy down here. This guy is he's just pissing around with Wolverine. And like, it shows the story of Wolverine feeling regret that he never basically kicked the Butcher's ass for smacking his son. Because he smacked his son there. Look, you can see that panel there. Boom. It's Wolverine's son and he smacked him. So that kind of tells you where Wolverine is in the headspace. He's too afraid to fight and he won't do it anymore because he killed the X-Men. You know, it then cuts back to Wolverine in the present, which is what I really like. And Wolverine in the present's like, well, I say the present's now the past. I'm not explaining this very well. Go and get the book. But Wolverine makes up. He comes to in the present, i.e. the past. And he realises he can change his future. So the first thing he does, he goes and finds the Butcher. The Butcher who slapped his son in the future. And Wolverine goes and kills him. You know, and he... I love this. I love that as well. Wolverine jumping from rooftops. He finds the Butcher, the young Butcher, and he turns up on the shelf and he kills him. And the Butcher is there going, "Why are you doing this?" And he goes, "Because you ain't done it yet, but you're going to." So he kills him. And then you find out that the Wolverine is now in the present stroke the past, and he knows he can change his future. And so to change his future, he has to do certain things he doesn't want to do, and some he does want to do because he wants revenge. And so the last panel of the book shows Wolverine writing a list on his arm. The first one was the Butcher. He killed his ass. The next one, Banner. So we're going to see Old Man Logan go after Banner to kill Banner, because in the future Banner turns into a redneck crime lord and has sex with his cousin to create a load of Hulk babies, who subsequently kill his family. So his next target is Banner. He's going to kill Banner, or try to. After that, it's Mysterio, because Mysterio is the one who worked his mojo and got Wolverine to believe that the X-Men were all villains. You know, it was all an illusion. Wolverine killed all of his friends thinking they were enemies, which is why he felt so guilty, which is why he couldn't pop his claws anymore. And then finally, he's going after the Red Skull, because in the future, the Red Skull is Barack Obama. He is the leader of the free world. And so, while I may have done an absolutely shit job at describing this book, I will say I really enjoyed it. It was Wolverine for starters, and I've missed Wolverine. It's been a long time without Wolverine. But the premise, the way it jumps from the past, telling stories of the past, intertwined with the now, the present storyline, and you know where he's going with it. If they can bring this together, you know, I just hope they do, because the promise of the storyline is fantastic. It's all going to be done in the execution. So for first issue, I loved it. You know, and I'm sorry I couldn't explain it better. I'm not very good at reviewing stuff. I just ain't. But that's what I like. I really enjoyed it. It was my pick of the week. So Tim, if you made it to the end of me rambling about a book, making no sense at all, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And for the people who checked out this video as well, awesome. Thank you. You obviously got far too much time on your hands. I'm sure something's better on TV, surely. But I'd like to say again, Tim, thanks, dude. Thanks for being my friend, man. Thanks for always, giving me a little thumbs up, telling me I'm awesome. But you're awesome. You show big love out in the community, and I think it's time you got some back. So Tim, thank you once again. Here's to the next year, 2 years, however you want to do this for. I'll be here, be watching, waiting, anticipating. Until next time, folks, take care, be well, above all else, take care of one another. Bye.